Hey Scorpio, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your love sitch for January 2022. And what we're going to do is talk about your love situation, the energy around your love situation, your energy around the situation, the energy of the person you are thinking about, their energy around the situation, the energy that you have in common, possible outcome, energy that you perhaps don't see coming, and then we'll get some advice. We'll clarify, and we'll talk to your angels and guides and see what they want to tell you. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations because I don't want to talk to anybody else. Okay, here we go. I am going to move this so that you can see the cards. And let's take a look at, whoop, there you go. Sorry about that. The situation, Scorpio. Ooh, we've got Judgment. The Knight of Cups. This actually flew out when I was pre-shuffling. That Knight of Cups. We've got the Two of Wands. And the King of Cups reversed. So this is pretty interesting. This situation is talking about some kind of possible reconciliation, somebody coming with an apology, wanting to be together, wanting to have some kind of partnership. And as you probably know, when I see the King specifically reversed, I always feel like this is an adult person coming forward with their inner child. So it's an adult person acting from their inner child space. This is also somebody that's very possibly been imbibing, maybe overdoing it, drinking too much. That's a possibility. This is also somebody who is depressed, sad, upset, has been experiencing grief, and perhaps coming with this apology because they've been upset this way. We're going to do some clarifying in just a minute, but let's take a look at your energy around this situation. Ooh, and you are acknowledging some kind of, this is some kind of past complete blow up. Okay, I'm going to put that other one back in, but there's the Tower card. Blow you out of the water change. It's reversed. So there's some kind of, it's very possible that somebody's hesitating with moving forward and moving on and rebuilding. This is your energy. You could be talking about yourself. You could be talking about somebody else. But this, for me, also the tarot or the Tower reversed is this past trauma, this past thing that's happened. So then we've got a Queen of Swords. So you're also acknowledging feeling lied to or lying to someone. Someone is angry. Someone is terribly angry and upset and recognizes that they've been lied to. This is the Nine of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody who's made a commitment but is distracted. If there's been a commitment and there's been distraction, this could be the thing that was lied about. And your energy is talking about having it all, having the 10 of Cups, having complete emotional fulfillment. So I am going to go ahead and start clarifying. Okay, you know what? I brought these cards specifically for you today. So I'm just going to pull those out. I have pre-shuffled these a long time ago, so I'm going to shuffle a little bit right now. In clarifying. Okay. So it looks like there were a lot of really good qualities about this connection in the past. And some big, huge tower moment happened. Someone was lied to. There was a commitment made, but someone wasn't 100% involved in the commitment. And this was a pretty good situation. This was a pretty good deal. Complete emotional fulfillment. Wishes being granted. And somehow or another, something went down. But the situation is more so talking about reconciliation, apologies, coming back together, and perhaps somebody talking about where they were coming from in the past, coming from this place of sensitivity, but being triggered and the inner child coming out. So let's take a look at Judgment. Yeah, somebody is not ready to move on and move forward. So this is not wanting to walk through the rite of passage. Somebody is kind of very possibly still in denial about walking through, but this also looks like I'm not over you. Knight of Cups. Oh yeah, somebody's coming with an apology because they stabbed you or you stabbed them. Somebody was stabbed. All of those times taking place at different times. So this happened over a period of time, but wow, they're coming correct and they want to tell you the truth. So here's the Queen of Swords reversed. She knows that she's been lied to, and this is coming back together, and somebody wants to write that. Somebody wants to write that. And here's this King of Cups reversed. Somebody's also wanting to bring that full circle. They're wanting to not come from their child self. They're wanting to heal all those things that they need to heal and integrate that part of themselves so that they can be 100% in the relationship. So take it as it resonates, Scorpio. This can be you, or this can be the person that you're thinking of, and we'll get to their energy in a moment. But yeah, okay, so this Tower reversed. Here's this past Tower moment, and now someone's still talking about this reconciliation, this celebration of coming back together. Yeah, this lying business, somebody's heart was just totally broken around this. Their wishes definitely were not granted. Yeah, and this is again talking about lies, clarifying this being distracted. Somebody was distracted by something else, and it was almost like white lies. But the thing is, I don't think they were white lies. Whoever did the lying, it seems like they knew they were bigger than white lies, but somehow they were processing them like they were white lies. Wow, look at that. So we've got the 10 of Cups. Somebody really missed the boat, dropped the ball. They had everything. They had the 10 of Cups. They had the 10 of Pentacles. They had, everything that they could have wanted for a life. And somebody really messed it up. Somebody really, coming from this child self, somebody, it seems like they weren't ready for a commitment, and they really messed it up. All right, let's check out what the person who you're thinking of, what are they feeling? What do they want to say? They're talking about not manifesting forward into the future and not expecting or waiting for their ships to come in when it comes to this situation. They're also talking about the 6 of Cups reversed. They're talking about ending a relationship, ending a partnership. They're talking about the end of all of this, the end of a soulmate connection, possibly. Feeling that way. They're isolating themselves. They're cutting their energy off. Ooh. And then they're acknowledging some kind of reconciliation and celebration, that type of energy. So that energy you are sharing. Let's look at other energy that you are sharing together. What kind of energy binds the two of you together? And I'll do some clarification on their energy. Woo! First thing that comes out, there's some kind of reciprocity. So there's an acknowledgement of energy that goes back and forth between the two of you. There's an acknowledgement of sneaky monkey, lying, cheating, stealing. There's an acknowledgement of complete attraction energy. You're attracted to this person energetically, physically, they're attracted to you in the same way. And also there's acknowledgement both of you are sharing grief and sadness and regret over this connection. Let's take a look and clarify this 3 of Wands. So your person's talking about things ending and things ending and not even manifesting forward into the future. Yeah, there's some kind of halt. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some halt in communication. And there's the end of this soulmate relationship. This person is talking about lies, talking about somebody feeling out of control and saying and doing things based on regaining control that are shifty and shady, not forthcoming, not direct, not the truth. Let's take a look at this isolation of energy. Wow. And here's the Five of Cups. Here's the Five of Cups again. This is clarifying this Hermit, this isolation of energy. This was a good thing for this person, is saying that this was a good thing for them. They really needed to isolate and get into their own space and figure some things out, which they did. And here's some coming together. This can be gossip too. People coming together and talking about the betrayal in the past. This can also be some kind of celebration about the end of things, not celebrating so much as just recognizing that it was a good thing because there was a lot of betrayal. And they're really talking about who was the winner here. Like, it doesn't feel like anyone won. And they're talking about the sadness of that. Okay, let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. This reciprocity, this understanding that there is a connection here. Yeah, and the connection ended abruptly. Somebody couldn't see the big picture. Let's look at this lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking off, sneaking away. Yeah, and here's some unfinished business around that. There's unfinished business around the truth of that. What's going on with this Queen of Wands here? Both of you having this attraction, having this energetic connection. Yep, and here we have the Two of Wands again. So this ended. Somebody chose somebody else. There was some kind of third-party situation. It seems like this is also third-party situation and the betrayal around that. And somebody chose something else. Both of you are acknowledging it, and you're talking about grieving this situation, the Star situation, this loss of hope. This loss of hope in the relationship. You know, straight up, why did this happen? And my attention is immediately brought back to that King of Cups up here. Somebody needed to go through a transition and step out of the child and into the adult self. But why did this happen? It seems like there was so much good here. And somebody again is talking about addiction, obsession, patterns and themes that don't serve them, that they're not even available to look at and see just yet. I feel like that may have shifted, but that's why that happened. Okay, let's look at a possible outcome. This person also addiction to attention. A lot, I mean, this can be addiction to substances, but it can be addiction for other people's approval and praise. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so possible outcome, Scorpio. Possible outcome looks like there's some action that might be taking place. Somebody coming out of a mean sleep, somebody coming out of hibernation there. And here is a Queen of Cups, sorry, Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is kind of about not being able to trust yourself or questioning yourself, doubting yourself. Somebody is wanting to be action oriented, but they're doubting, wow, they're doubting themselves because of this obsession, because of these past wounds, I want to say. Something went down that wasn't pretty. And somebody is wanting to be action oriented, but they're not sure because of this toxic energy. They're not sure how it's going to play out. And they feel like, I feel like somebody is stuck still with, caught up in the emotions of what happened in that tower moment, caught up in the emotions of what the hell happened. Okay, let's just go ahead and clarify that, and then we'll look at energy you don't see coming. So somebody coming out of the woodwork here. It is Mercury retrograde. It happens. So yeah, coming out of the woodwork, because I almost feel like somebody's like, I don't want this to continue, this non-communication, this non-planning forward, this non-manifesting anything. Let's take a look at the self-doubt going on here. Yeah, there's been so much isolation from each other. It looks like that somebody's not sure and they're stuck kind of in the past of what happened. This is somebody going through, like thinking about this over and over, but this is somebody who's like an expert at what happened. They've thought about it so much, they've maybe healed from it or tried to work through it, but this is not knowing what the other person is thinking about, not knowing what the other person is going to say, like really not being sure where the other person is coming from. So whether this is you approaching someone or whether this is someone else approaching you, they're not sure about how you're going to respond, or you're not sure how they're going to respond, right? Like, is the door open? That's the question. Let's ask. You know, these are coming out. This is so interesting. Here's the Four of Cups. This would be like somebody wants to open the door. Is the door open? Some action is being offered, and it's by, you know, this is coming forward. There's no gender in tarot. And so here's the King, but this is action oriented energy saying, I love you, I love you. And this is, you know, is the door open? Somebody maybe not responding. So let's take a look at energy you don't see coming, Scorpio. What's going to happen? Are they going to remain dormant or are they going to respond? But energy you don't see coming. Somebody's talking about bad health. And this can be straightforward with Kipper. Here's the family room. But it also can be symbolic. A message of concern. And a wealthy man. Okay, so straight up, this can be somebody who is experiencing bad health or has been ill, and someone's checking in. But ultimately, what I feel like is happening is it's the bad health of the situation. There hasn't been any communication, it seems like, and it looks like there's, you know, negative feelings about the past, upset about lies and third parties, and there's just sadness here. And there's even an understanding that a separation to heal was necessary. So someone looks like, okay, this has been enough. I miss this cozy, sweet situation that we had before. And here's somebody sending a message or sending that, you know, extending that line of communication. And someone feels like, hey, I have more to offer now. I've been through something and I have more to offer. So that might be energy that you don't see coming this month. I want to go ahead and look at messages of love for you, Scorpio. What do your angels and guides want to tell you about this connection? Time apart, some distance will help bring clarity. I definitely feel like there's been some time apart here. Still retreat, time alone or in nature will help you recharge. I feel like it's been quite some time. Second chance, this relationship deserves a second chance. Somebody's coming in for some kind of reconciliation. And what do they want to say to you? Scorpio, what do they want to say that they are not able to say? Just being near you is intoxicating. I wish I could take back my words. I wish I could share my good news with you. There's a lot of missing. Let's go. I want to look at your romance oracle, Scorpio. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Unrequited love, this isn't always what I feel like it says on the card. This is talking about two people still having some kind of chemistry and some kind of energetic connection that has not been, it hasn't been fulfilled, or it hasn't been united for whatever reason. This does have the energy of twin flame type energy. where one person's ready, the other person's not. When the other person's ready, the first person is no longer ready, stuff like that with the twin flame. Let's see what your Moonology wants to say. Nothing is yet set in stone. And your commitment is being tested. This connection is being tested. It definitely feels like some kind of initiation, because this looks like a hot mess. This situation looks like it was really difficult, and someone, maybe both people, are not full circle with this closure just yet. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, there you have it, Scorpio. Let me know how that resonated, and I will talk to you soon.